This is Dr. Fozia Alvi, President of Humanity Auxilium. I'm a family physician in Alberta, Canada. We are not hearing much about human rights these days, but it doesn't mean that abuses are not happening. Around the globe, governments are going to use this virus as a pretext to increase their authoritarian control and doubling down on the abuses that they're already committing. Groups like military government of Myanmar are not suddenly going to grow a heart because world is suffering. In fact, they're going to take this as an opportunity to finish what they have already started at the times of our weakness. This is not acceptable. There is a severe shortage of food and water in some camps in Bangladesh. Violence and abuse against women has been a widespread problem in the camps for the last few years. There are increased reports of abuse due to the lockdown. It is really important for us to stand together at this time and not to let them get away with these kind of crimes at our weakest moments, because these are our values that we should stand for, we should fight for. As I'm speaking now, there are hundreds of Rohingya stranded in the sea, in the international waters, trying to flee genocidal Myanmar. And all the Asian governments like Thailand, Malaysian, Bangladeshi governments, they're not allowing them to enter in their ports. And those are starving Rohingyas without any water, without any food supply. People are dying. I saw a video footage few days ago where Rohingyas, they were skin and bone, and they were in the sea for almost 2 months, and they were getting declined to land at the port of Malaysia. And when by the time they were rescued, 24 people died on that boat, and people were so weak, they were having a hard time to stand on. They were starving. It's a human tragedy of terrible proportions unless action is taken to help Rohingya. The 2 new boats are believed to be in the international waters now, hoping to get an opportunity to reach Malaysia. The Malaysian Navy rebuffed 1 boat last week 3 times. The 1 million Rohingya in camps in Bangladesh, where they have fled a military crackdown in their native Myanmar, favoring going to Malaysia as it is Muslim majority country with more work opportunities. So right now, Rohingya are not only fleeing from Myanmar, they are also trying to flee from Bangladesh refugee camps also. There are reportedly more than 500 men, women and children aboard these boats have been at the sea for an extended period of time. They were starving, they did not have enough water, they did not have enough food, and they were turned back repeatedly by the Malaysian government. Some people thought that the coronavirus would bring people together, but that has not happened. It hasn't stopped the war, not when there is power and money at stake. These are the victims of genocide. They need respect, they need dignity to live as human beings like all of us. They need a safe place which they can call their home, where they can raise their children, where they feel safe. I request all of you, I request the whole world to stand in solidarity with Humanity Auxilium to save Rohingya refugees.